Hello everyone, I just want to talk about something that happened recently. Yeah, so I thought it was quite funny. It happened yesterday. Basically, I walked to town. I walked sort of up to college through lawns and everything. I went to Regent Circus and I went through town. Everything was Sunday, so everything was shut. So I went to the outlet centre, and then after the outlet centre, I went back to town and I walked back up to Regent Circus. And the funny thing is, I went to Cineworld, I think, to have a bit of food or whatever, get a drink or something. And then as I went back down, there was a horse right by the steps on Regent Circus, and I thought that was it's really funny. I actually saw the horse initially. It was I think it was ridden by some traveller guy or something, and he was along that road by Regent Circus in Swindon, and I think he stopped or something. He went to must have gone to a pub or something. I'm not sure. He just went off, and then he tied the horse to a lamppost, but it was right by the road. So some other guy across the way quickly came out and tied him to another lamppost that was more inside by the steps, so away from the road. Then by the time I got there, it was just funny. There was a little crowd and everything, and yeah, I ended up sort of taking a few pictures of the horse. I just took a few videos as well. I'll probably link it in the description on my other channel, Travels channel. And it's just really funny. Yeah, this horse, it wasn't like a cow, like a dairy cow. You know, a gentle, mammal. I don't know what they call when they walk on four legs, but yeah, gentle horse. As it looked a bit like a dairy cow, because I said the gentle animals are herbivorous. They only eat grass and stuff. And I was joking about, he might have, the guy might have gone to see a film or something, innit? Or I don't know, or perhaps he went to Nana's to get some vegan chicken to give to the odd horse, because horses are vegan, so you won't be able to eat regularly, so it's, But I thought it was quite funny, and so I did a post online and stuff, and a lot of people seem to be commenting and stuff. But no, I just wanted to mention, I thought it was really funny. Like, it's not every day you go to Regent Circus in Swindon and see a horse. Like I said, I just thought it was funny, I mean, today's the 12th of September, we know what happened yesterday, so I wanted to do like a light-hearted video, really. Or I might do something about yesterday anyway, but I mean, it was yesterday, it happened anyway, so today's the 12th, but it happened yesterday, it happened on the 11th, so, that's like a positive on a day which is renowned for being not so positive, if that makes sense. But yeah, I thought it was, really funny. It's not often, you go there and see a horse. Like I said, I've been for exercise. Like I said, obviously I got picked up by my mum, but like I said, I walked all the way there. Basically, I walked through lawns and everything, because that's through the underpasses, and got to Regent Circus, and then I went to the outlet and I walked around the outlet for a bit, which I usually do that because nothing else was open when town shuts and stuff. I go to the outlet, and then yeah, I went back up to Regent Circus. I was actually going to walk towards Westford, but I decided to go back to Regent Circus, and then this horse was just there, and it was really funny. Like I said, it's not every day you see that. It's like something you wouldn't think about, isn't it? Like I said, apparently the guy had just gone off temporarily, but it was really interesting. Like I said, I remember in Marlborough about a year and a half ago, I posted on my Instagram or whatever, there was this horse that I saw in Marlborough, and I was looking into its eyes, and I just felt like a funny, not a strange connection, but I also felt like I was having a connection with like another animal, and I didn't really get to look into this. That sounds a bit strange when I say that. I shouldn't really say that, but I don't know really. But it sounds a bit strange when I say that. I didn't really get to look into the eyes of the horse by Regent Circus, because it had like hair. I don't know what it was. It was like hair over his eyes, so it was a bit strange. But yeah, I just thought it was really funny. I wanted to mention it. I was going to do a video talking about, also yesterday's the anniversary of 9/11, whatever. But I thought this would be because it happened yesterday anyway. So I thought I want to talk about this, and because I did a post online or something on sort of Swindon board or whatever, and I've got quite a few comments on whatever, and I thought I wanted to do a video about it now, just in case anyone had seen it. Anyone obviously knows me, watches my videos, whatever. I thought I wanted to sort of explain it like this, and yeah, I just thought it was really funny. I thought it was really funny seeing that horse there, and just a gentle animal, really, isn't it? So they only eat grass, harmless stuff. People were saying, "Oh God, you be careful, you might kick yourself." I had to be careful because at some point he was like kind of he had his teeth out, and he was getting a little bit restless. But it was a bit strange. Like I said, if you have a horse, apparently he was there for quite a few hours as well. I thought it was a bit odd. And like I said, I'm not going to go into it, but the guy who owns the horse, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just saying, he's probably not a vegan, is he? There's a slight sort of hypocrisy. And even then, when I post on the Swindon board, a lot of these people, and even when I was, a lot of those people probably aren't vegan. I'm not saying they should be, but I'm just saying, because when I was initially at Cineworld, when I was looking out onto where the horse was by the steps, there was loads of people that kind of wrote about it. Some guy from the Rudy's pub, I think, it's sort of that top of town. He kind of ran across the road and to try and, because the horse was uncomfortable being right by the road, because he was on the lamppost initially by the road, and the guy moved him to the other one. And like I said, there's a kind of consideration that he showed, moving that horse away to the lamppost further away from the road because the horse was getting spooked. and all the crowds and everything. There was even a girl. If you watch my YouTube video on my Elliot's Travels channel, there's a girl towards the end, and she was like stroking the horse, and even a group came up to me. They were asking me about it and stuff, and because I was there for about 25 minutes. Yeah, I was there for about 25 minutes, but I just thought it was interesting because people show compassion towards the horse. People want to stroke the horse, stroke its nose. I personally didn't want to, because I'm not saying I'm sort of scared of horse, but I just felt a little bit anxious because obviously, you know, horses are quite large mammals. They're very like cows, and they're kind of level with you. And I don't know. I just didn't particularly want. I'd rather take some photos of it and film it, to be honest. But I didn't really want to touch it. It doesn't matter though, you know. But like I said, the compassion that people were showing towards the horse, the empathy that people were showing towards it, they weren't like going towards it and trying to stab it and trying to eat it all the same, were they? So like I said, that's the idea of us eating meat, the idea of us, you know, killing animals for food. It's not in our nature. It's not in our nature. Our closest relatives are chimpanzees. They're 98% opportunistic herbivores, really, or frugivores, whatever you want to call it. Now 2% is just, once again, they're 98% frugivores or herbivores, and the 2% is opportunistic for them to like eat insects or something. So really, in our nature, to see that horse and even on the comments on the Facebook thing, people say, oh God, you know, should have taken care of the horse, or why is he only being like that for leaving it all that time, or why is it just, you know, should have water there or something. Like I said, people show compassion to these animals. People, their first instinct. So when we go into a supermarket, we go to Nando's, we buy chicken, we buy sheep, we buy cow, we buy pig. That's not in our nature. You know, we're not really being aligning with our values, because it's there in the face of it. When I went down to the steps to see that horse, the way the people were treating it, you know, with compassion and everything, and wanting to make sure the horse was okay and stroking its head. You know, people were being showing empathy for the horse. We weren't having any, you know, obligation. Oh, well, let's kill it and eat it or something. That's the thing. We're compassionate people. We care about animals. So us eating animals, that's why I want to explain it, because I think my veganism. I just thought of that. I thought this is so obvious. The way we're treating this gentle horse and everything, and we want to, you know, we want to make sure it's okay. I just thought, you know, it just shows that as human beings, we you know, just because we can eat meat doesn't mean we should, and we shouldn't. And it's completely against our nature. It's completely against our values to be mean to an innocent creature like that. That's the thing. No one of us would go into an abattoir and stab the animals ourselves, but we pay other people to do horrific things. And it's something that you know, it's a shame how distant it is. It's actually quite despicable how disconnected we are, how disconnected people make us. You know, there's Disney Channel TV. You don't see what happens inside an abattoir. I think that is absolutely despicable. But it just shows there and then the way people were treating that horse, which for me looked just like a cow. People were showing empathy towards them, and running across the road to try and tie it to a different lamppost because he cared about it. You know, human beings, we care about animals. We wouldn't think twice about, you know, stabbing an animal in the neck for a 5-minute meal. We wouldn't think twice about that. We love animals. Deep down in our nature, we love animals. We're compassionate people. We all are. We're all good people. And like I said, another poor Queen's passed away. I know yesterday was the anniversary of 9/11, but I wanted to show this. I wanted to show this like a bit of positivity on the day that happened yesterday. Was 11th of September. I just think people have got to be more aware. I think people have you know, it's not really in our nature to do this to animals. And like I said, I started relating it to the horse, but the horse was there and it needed help. The owner just left it. I'm not going to say anything about the owner, but you know, the owner sort of left it there. And who knows how long he was going to be. So and I think the police eventually got called. But I just wanted to put this in a video. Well, it's almost a 9-minute video. It wasn't supposed to be a 9-minute video, but yeah, I just wanted to mention this. You know, perhaps rethink your values. You know, if you saw that horse or you were commenting or whatever, and you saw it and you think it needed help, it needed water, it needed to be moved, or it was getting restless, or it was like biting on the thing, it wasn't really humane to treat it. You got to think that: are you going to go to Nando's and have chicken? Are you going to go to the restaurant and have some meat? I think we're very disconnected and we're not being true to ourselves, and there's massive cognitive dissonance going on, and people just need to think more about what they eat. People need to think about, you know, if certain things are the right way to behave, because like I said, with the internet, you know, you can't hide from what's happening in abattoirs now. You know, the age of the internet's shown that within a fingertip away you can see the truth, so you can see what's happening to animals. And like I said, the way people were behaving then by the steps, I was looking at Sting before I even got there, because when they was tied to the lamppost by the road, I wasn't even there at that point. But when I was before I was even there, the horse was you know, people were looking after it. People were going up to it. People were stroking it, taking photos with that guy. That guy who was vegan moved along and moved it to the near lamppost, and he was like trying to take care of it. I'm thinking, I'm not saying none of them are vegan, but the likelihood is probably not many of them are vegan. But the way they're treating that horse, they're not treating it with impunity. You know, like I said, that horse, really, there's no difference between that horse and a cow. There really isn't. I even said that, I think it's just like a dairy cow. So I think the whole point of this is positivity. I wanted to be sort of, you know, I thought it was funny. That's why I took a selfie and whatever with it. I thought it was quite funny. I took a video, I'll link that in the description. But I thought it was funny. And yeah, I just wanted to mention, it's over 10 minutes long, this video now, so I'll probably end it now. But yeah, it's just a positive thing to mention, and some insight on perhaps the way we should behave towards all species of animals on this day, which was yesterday on the 11th of September, which is renowned for being an anniversary of a very important event. And obviously God bless the Queen, I'll say at the end, because yeah, that's still ongoing at the moment. And yeah, I just wanted to finish the video on that, on a note of positivity. And yeah, it was something interesting to see at Regent Circus in Swindon. When would you ever get to see it? It's priceless. So yeah.